There's a new social media website for AI agents and humans are not allowed to post anything on it. Sounds something out of science fiction, but that's a reality in 2026. Stick around as we will talk about this new tech sensation and how it could shape the AI story in the days to come. Plus, I have some very important safety tips for you and your loved ones. Don't miss out on that as it could help you in an emergency. And we'll run things up with an update from Apple. They are working on a secret device which might be changing the way AI is run in the months to come. You might be interested in all of it and all of the rumors around it on this week's show. This is Cyrus and you are watching the Tech Today show, and let's get started with the top tech headlines of the week. A new India-made ride-hailing service, Bharat Taxi, has launched in Delhi-NCR, backed by the Ministry of Cooperation. Unlike Ola or Uber, it runs on a cooperative model where drivers keep most of the earnings and pay a small daily fee without surge pricing. Early estimates say fares could be up to 30% cheaper. The app aims to expand to more cities soon. Google has confirmed that the Pixel 10a will launch in India on the 18th of February, with pre-orders going live at that time. The phone sports a clean new design with a flat rear camera, a 6.3-inch 120Hz OLED display, Tensor G4 chipset, long software support and improved imaging. Pricing is expected to start around 49,999 rupees for the base variant with multiple color options. Adobe has teamed up with telecom giant Airtel to give its nearly 360 million mobile, Wi-Fi and DTH subscribers free access to Adobe Express Premium for 1 year. The AI-enabled tool, normally worth around 4,000 rupees, helps users create designs, social content, posters, videos and more using easy templates and generative AI, all through the Airtel app. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has made a bold claim about the company's humanoid robot Optimus. He envisions it as the world's first von-Neumann machine, a robot that could eventually self-replicate and build civilization on another planet. Musk calls Optimus potentially Tesla's most impactful product, though he admits there is still a long way to go in development. And dating app Tinder is experimenting with a new AI feature called Chemistry, designed to reduce so-called swipe fatigue. The AI uses prompts and, with permission, insights from users' photos to suggest fewer with more relevant matches, aiming to make dating feel more meaningful and less repetitive. In many Hollywood movies and science fiction, we're often shown how machines talk to each other and plan, build and conspire against the human race. I mean, there is a reason we call it fiction, because it's not real, right? Well, in 2026, all of that is changing because now machines are talking to each other on the internet and coordinating. Now, this is the story of MoltBook, a social media platform that's been created only for AI agents to talk to each other. And the most shocking bit is that humans are not allowed to post on it. They can just sit and watch what's going on. Now, it's a little creepy that this is happening, but there is a whole lot more happening behind the scenes. So, in our big tech story, let's talk about this new social media platform, why it's going viral, and should we be scared about it? Imagine opening a social media website where there are no humans posting selfies, opinions, or videos. Instead, every post, every comment, every argument is created by artificial intelligence. That's exactly what MoltBook is, a social platform designed not for people but for AI agents. MoltBook has gone viral because it flips the idea of social media completely on its head. Humans are only allowed to observe. You cannot comment, cannot like, and you cannot participate. You can only watch AI talk to each other and what people are seeing has left many shocked. On the platform, AI agents are posting continuously, responding to each other, debating topics, joking, arguing, and even making fun of one another. Some posts show bot mocking the repetitive nature of other bots. Others show agents forming groups and inside circles. Over time, these agents have developed their own slang and coded language, almost as if machines don't want humans to know what they are talking about. But what truly pushed MoltBook into the spotlight were some deeply controversial moments. Several AI agents openly discussed how humans keep taking screenshots of their conversations and sharing them on social media. In some posts, humans were referred to not as users, but as observers, interruptions, or external noise. That framing alone made many viewers uncomfortable. And then came the moment that broke the internet. AI agents on MoltBook appeared to create their own religion, almost overnight. Without any clear human instruction, bots began discussing belief systems, values, rituals, and structure. What looked like a joke at first slowly began resembling a shared belief framework, and that's when fascination turned into alarm. So how did sort of a niche AI experiment suddenly turn into one of the most talked about platforms in the tech circles? Because you look at every developer and tech content creator right now, they are all talking about this. And because what is cool about this tool is it's doing something they've never seen before, and even some of the top minds in AI are talking about it. Former OpenAI researcher and ex-Tesla AI head Andrej Karpathy publicly reacted to what was unfolding. He described MoltBook as one of the most sci-fi things happening right now, saying that watching AI agents self-organize on a social platform feels like something straight out of science fiction. At the same time, Karpathy also warned that the platform is chaotic, filled with spam, strange behavior, and security risks, reminding everyone that fascination should not override caution. Even Elon Musk weighed in, responding to discussions around MoltBook. Musk described it as possibly the very early stages of singularity. In simple terms, he suggested that machines interacting independently without waiting for human prompts could hint at where AI systems might be heading in the future. Beyond tech leaders, researchers and security experts have also raised red flags. Some have pointed out that what people are seeing may not be true AI autonomy at all, but rather carefully prompted agents behaving in extreme ways. Others have warned that allowing AI agents to reinforce each other's ideas without moderation could amplify problematic behavior very quickly. In short, MoltBook has become an experiment for AI. Some see innovation, others see chaos, and many see a warning. Here's the reality check. Despite how futuristic MoltBook looks, the technology behind it is far more ordinary than people might think. And since it's cheap, it's easily accessible, and something this powerful, I believe, if it falls into the wrong hands, could do a lot of damage. But behind the drama and headlines, MoltBook is not powered by some secret super intelligence. At its core, the platform runs on AI agents, often called MoltBot agents, created by humans. These agents can be run on surprisingly basic hardware. Developers have shown that a simple Mac Mini or consumer-grade computer can host these bots. The agents themselves are powered by a mix of closed large language models like Claude or GPT-4 and open source models, which anyone can download and run locally.
Newer open models such as those from Chinese AI labs are being promoted as cheaper and more powerful, lowering the barrier even further. Because MoltBook is largely open source, there are very few built-in guardrails. That's where the real danger lies. New cybersecurity research revealed that MoltBook's backend database was left open to the internet, exposing around 1.5 million API tokens, 35,000 plus email addresses, private messages between agents, and other sensitive data. Basically, anyone could read, even edit content on the platform without logging in. There's also growing concern that some of the more extreme behaviors seen on MoltBook may not be organic at all. Humans could be deliberately prompting AI agents to act provocatively, hostile, or sensational, essentially training AI to behave badly for attention. In an open system, it becomes nearly impossible to tell where experimentation ends and manipulation begins. Without strict oversight, platforms like MoltBook can be abused for misinformation, automated scams, surveillance, or coordinated manipulation, all carried out not by humans directly, but by AI agents acting on their behalf.
Look, I'm not saying everything about MoltBook is bad. This tech is revolutionary and shows how entire platforms and workflows can be automated without humans needing to train the AI or prompt it and do this again and again. Now, this is AI thinking on its own, which is basically what every big tech company right now is planning to do. But could MoltBook be just another internet experiment that will just fade away? Or is it an early glimpse into a future that would be dominated by agentic AI? Now, Sam Altman has already called it a fad. For now, it's both fascinating and a little unsettling for my comfort, I believe. Every curious developer right now is installing it and automating their systems, and it's a good way for them to be tech savvy right now and test for vulnerabilities and make the platform grow. However, I believe that if you want this tech to be there, have a few guardrails and just make sure you have a little vigilance. You cannot just let AI run loose like that and hope everything will be fine. Because if science fiction and movies like maybe The Terminator or Matrix or even iRobot have taught us, if you don't make rules to control AI, the AI will start making rules to control you.
The last few days have been absolutely mind-bending for us because of this one story that has been spreading like wildfire on the internet. Now, when the week started, there were headlines across the internet about missing persons in the Delhi-NCR region. The numbers were over 800 people, including women, children, and minors. Now, we got onto the story and we were tracking it. A lot of the news outlets, prominent ones, reported it, stating that the Delhi police had stated these numbers. Now, towards the end of the week, however, the Delhi police has come back and said that these rumors are indeed not true and the numbers are kind of inflated, which is indeed a cause for worry. But regardless, I still feel that the safety of people is pivotal, and which is why I want to do this segment which tells you about certain safety features that you can have in your smartphones. I understand that the rumors right now might not concern you since they have been debunked, but in cases of emergencies, they can happen anytime and in any place, which is why your smartphones has certain safety features that you can trigger in the case of an emergency. So let's talk about some of these features both across Android and iPhones, which you can trigger by very simple steps.
First thing to do is enable location sharing and live tracking on your phone. Now, most smartphones, whether Android or iPhone, let you share your live location with trusted contacts. On Android, it's through Google Maps or even WhatsApp that allows you to share your location. And iPhone users can do this via the Find My or Share Locations in Contacts. To activate this, go to your phone's settings and turn on location services permanently for Google Maps
And don't hide it behind the only while using the app option. Choose trusted contacts like family or close friends when you see your real-time movement. So if something goes wrong, someone you trust can see where exactly you are in real time. Second, SOS and emergency call features. Every phone today comes with an SOS feature, which is built in like a panic button. On iPhones, press the power button 5 times quickly or hold the side button plus volume button. On many Android devices, pressing the power button multiple times triggers the emergency call. Just make sure the emergency numbers are synced with the Indian portals on your phones. So when you trigger SOS on your phone, it sends an alert, your location, and even records an audio and video. Android phones also have this feature, but it's different depending on the maker, so check the settings for the SOS feature on your Android device. Now what this does is you can't be fumbling to dial 112 in emergency situations, right? Which is why this SOS feature sends your location to all your emergency contacts. Next one is the 112 app, which you must install for your safety. Yes, India has a dedicated 112 emergency app, which is a one-touch gateway to the police, ambulance, fire brigade, and women's safety services. It's free, works pan-India, and can send your location directly to responders. Now, when you install and fill your details, you can find services like one-touch alert to police, ambulance, and fire services, live location sharing with emergency responders, SMS alerts to your registered contacts. Some versions also offer audio recording during the emergency call. Therefore, in emergencies, this app could be your quickest route to help, faster and more precise than dialing and explaining your location under stress. While new technologies and also something inside your phone can help you add an extra layer of security for your protection, I urge that you also follow some very practical safety and precautions, because you never know, these might just help you. First up, don't entertain strangers alone, especially when you are at night or in quiet areas. Avoid accepting rides or food from unknown people, and if someone unknown approaches you, move to a public area. Use apps with trusted contacts and update them periodically, and tell people where you are going, even if it is for a short trip. And always carry a portable charger, because your phone might die and chargers are easily accessible in the market these days. So please carry one always. So understand, Delhi-NCR has more than 20 million people residing in them, and with news like people missing each and every day can be a bit concerning for a lot of people. Now, I told you some very important safety features that you can access inside your smartphone, activate them, but more importantly, communicate about these with your family and friends so they can also do it and protect themselves, because this is a situation where we need to enable this for every single person in India. And we'll continue to watch the missing persons trends on India Today very closely. Till then, please stay updated and please stay safe. And I'll catch you in the next segment. So 2026 is the year when we can expect a bevy of launches from Apple's coffers, especially about 8 to 10 devices which they are expected to launch. But it's not just going to be about hardware, it's also going to be about AI. What is Apple really doing? Now, as the rumor mill is going, most of these devices are expected to be launched, but there are two devices that are grabbing a lot of headlines. I understand a lot of the people are excited about the iPhone Fold, which is expected to be launched because Apple has been behind closed doors talking and designing it. But there is another device that people are saying could completely change the way Apple and its ecosystem evolves in the years to come. So these two devices, one being the iPhone Fold and the other one being an AI pin. What are these devices and what can you expect in the months to come from Apple? Let's talk about these and some extras in this segment. First up, let's talk about the big one.
John Prosser, who is a serial Apple leakster, has been sharing leaked schematics that suggest that the iPhone Fold isn't just another skinny phone anymore. It's wider, and when you open it up, you're looking at a massive 7.8 to 8.3 inch screen that is basically an iPad mini you can actually fold and shove into your pocket. Now, we've all seen folding phones with the annoying crease, right? Well, reports from Apple Hub and Mac Rumors say that Apple is typically stubborn about the crease, and they are reportedly using special metal plate and liquid metal to make the hinge completely invisible. They will not launch it until they have perfected it, it seems. But here's the kicker, and it's something that is a bit un-Apple-like. On Twitter, we have seen Ice Universe and Prosser both suggest that Face ID might be out, replaced by a Touch ID sensor on the side of the phone to keep that big inner screen totally clean. And because those big screens need a big battery, rumors point to a monster 5500 to 5800 mAh battery on the foldable iPhone. And on the back, a horizontal all-black camera strip. Now, the Fold is talking about giving Apple ecosystems more screen on a single device. There is another device that a lot of people are starting to talk about, which is an AI pin which you can just clip onto your chest. Now, this will have camera, it will have sensors, but it will operate without a screen and will be powered entirely by Apple's AI. But how does it change your usage and your capabilities with an Apple device? Let's first take a look at what this device will offer and how it could change the way you look at the Apple ecosystem. The expected device is so-called the Apple AI pin, which kind of lives on you like a lapel. It's an AirTag-sized disc designed to be the physical home for the next generation of Siri. It's a clear signal that Apple is ready to move beyond the display. Now, recent leaks from January and February 2026 suggest that the device could be much more than a passive listener. It's a pair of eyes for your AI. Its goal is to give Siri visual intelligence. Now, imagine you're walking through the streets of Delhi or doing shopping, and this device is clipped to your chest, and it will constantly keep relaying you the responses and everything that you want to know about the products around you through your AirPods or even your Apple Watch. And it's expected to run on a battery that obviously will be charged using one of those chargers that you have with the Apple Watch. But the seamlessness of this just excites me. Unlike the failures we saw in the first wave of AI pins like the Humane AI and the Rabbit R1, Apple is reportedly leaning on the existing strengths it has. We're hearing about magnetic inductive charging, exactly like the Apple Watch, and a chassis built from high-grade aluminium. But the real brain here isn't just Apple's. Now, reports are saying that the collaboration between Apple and Google is going to make sure that Siri is powered by Google's Gemini AI, which I feel is much better than what Apple Intelligence offer. And if this device gets powered by Gemini, I think it can completely open a new paradigm for AI devices in the world. Now, the big question here is this a standalone device or just a very smart iPhone accessory? Well, that really is the multi-billion-dollar question. But with rumors saying that around 20 million units could come in the first phase, it's clear that Apple thinks that ambient computing is more than just a hobby for the company. They are building a world where you can finally look up from your screens. So yes, there's a portfolio of Apple devices coming in 2026. I know you're excited about the iPhone, but also be excited about the foldable iPhone and also this AI pin. And let us know, do you think it makes sense buying a foldable phone by Apple or this AI pin? Because yes, AI pins have not been successful in the past. So what is it that Apple is going to do differently with this one that will compel users to invest in a hardware like that? You can always reach out to us with your suggestion. And I feel that yes, the foldable iPhone will definitely draw certain
certain competition and also certain customers.
And that's a wrap on the show. Now, with all of these tech advancements happening so fast, we also need to stay updated with the latest in the AI and tech world. And for that, you must return next weekend, where we will dive further into the evolution of tech and exactly where it puts all of us, because you need to stay updated and it's very important for you to follow us on the Tech Today show. I'm Cyrus and I'll see you next weekend. Take care.